G'day everyone. At the beginning of April, Automobilista 2 launched as an early access title on Steam. Now, a month later, and the improvements have been staggering. There's still a lot of bugs and missing content, which is to be expected really from a title still in early access, but with significant weekly updates and a clear roadmap that stretches beyond version 1.0, development studio Risa, or however you like to pronounce it, are obviously dedicated to doing what they do best, which is finding and getting the absolute most out of a game engine. They do this arguably better than previous titles on the same engine from other unnamed studios. However, unless you're familiar with the original Automobilista or its predecessor, GameStop Car Extreme, you probably don't have any experience with some of the content available in Automobilista 2. Many of the vehicles in the game are from Brazilian-based series, both modern and historic. Many of the tracks can also be found in Brazil. While comparatively small, these tracks are fun and often challenging to drive. Feel like taking a 2019 Chevrolet Cruze stock car for a spin around Taruma? Hell yeah, go for it, you're looking at it right now. Or perhaps something a bit more retro, like an Opala stock car from 1986 around Cascavel. Vamos, enjoy! Not all the content is restricted to Brazilian goodies you may not know though. You may have a hankering to take a Caterham for a spin around one of the UK based tracks like Brands Hatch or Snetterton. Jolly good fun. How about a car that looks and feels a lot like a vintage Formula 1 car from the 60s, but for licensing reasons definitely isn't a vintage Formula 1 car from the 60s, around historic Kyalami in South Africa. Risa have you covered, player, this is the Formula Vintage. Careful now, they're a handful. You could even head down here to Australia and race some Super V8s around Adelaide. Now, these cars look and sound a heck of a lot like V8 supercars from a few years ago, but again, for licensing reasons, they are definitely not V8 supercars from a few years ago. Or you could race trucks around Monaco. Wait, what? That's right, ladies and gents, hold on to your butts, because I don't know how this is going to go. Let's go take off from second, perhaps. This isn't actually Monaco. That was very bad of me to say that. This is Azure Circuit. For licensing reasons, you must keep in mind, not Monaco, Azure Circuit. It may look like Monaco, but it is definitely not. This is the sort of track that if Formula 1 raced here, I'm not saying they do, but if they did, it'd be a very difficult track to pass on. You could almost say that if you're leading the race, it'd be very hard to lose the race unless you make a huge mistake or your team stuffs up your pit strategy or a pit stop, like similar to what happened to popular Australian Formula 1 driver Daniel Ricciardo a few years ago. Not saying that happened to him here. He raced in Monaco, and this is Azure Circuit. As we come down the hill to a hairpin, that may look like a hotel on the outside of that hairpin, but it may very well not be, you know. And this, look, it could be the Mediterranean Sea out there, I'm not sure. Oh, get around it. As we head into a tunnel. Feel like I've been in this tunnel before. Oh, and the Unterstein. As we come down a hill, I'm going to start braking super early. I don't think I'm making that. We're just going to straight line it. Try and catch the trucks in front. Oh, get around it. Come on. Oh dear. Oh, the people are coming out in force to see these trucks race as we hit another chicane. That certainly doesn't look like a pool over there. That looks like some sort of cement factory with all those tubes spiraling down. And what is this, some sort of cafe on the right hand side here? Oh, we have a traffic jam. We have a traffic jam. Oh, we've got an upside down truck. Okay. Let's back it up, lads. Oh. Oh. Oh, as he grinds against the guardrail. Oh, he's made 3 places in 1 turn. Look at that. Oh, this is not easy. I imagine this is the sort of circuit that would be more suited to... Oh, goodness. Yes, I've got penalties turned off as well, just so I can enjoy the driving experience. This is early access title, as you can see at the bottom of the screen there. So there's still some missing features and stuff. I don't know, I've got damage turned off. I don't know what the damage model is like at the moment. But I've got that turned off as well until Razor say that it's working correctly. I am hard on the brake. Jesus. Oh, get around there. Where am I? I'm in 3rd. I'm on the podium at Azure Circuit. Ugh. This wheel goes up to something like 2,000 and something degrees rotation. Oh, thanks, mates. For those who like to play games like Euro Truck Sim, if you want to turn the wheel 300 times to get around a corner, I've reduced it to 360 degrees for this purpose. Son of a bitch! Oh, look at those yachts. Nice yachts out there in probably the Mediterranean Sea, but maybe not. Oh, I don't actually know what side of the... I'm on the left side, left-hand drive. Oh, this is going to be easy. Easy victory past the cement factory. Past the chicane that Max Verstappen definitely did not crash at a couple of years ago. Oh, he's making a move up the inside. And through this little U-turn thing that Michael Schumacher probably didn't block the road at even more years ago. Come on, come on. And there we go. Oh, gosh. Okay, so it's possible. Not recommended. Racing trucks at Azure Circuit. So the first time I tried racing here a couple of builds ago, it spawned the truck in the garage, and my wheel wigged out, like it went nuts. Now this is a direct drive wheel, and it turned as far as it could to the left, and then it kept trying to turn. The noise that came from it was sickening. So I hadn't touched it again until I saw, this is the cool down lap, until I saw one of the, oh, excuse me, oh well, I guess we're finished, right? Yeah, they updated it, so now the trucks actually spawn not in the garage, they spawn in the pit box, so there's nothing above to make your force feedback wig out. But thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the truck racing around not the Monaco Grand Prix circuit. Yeah, I'll catch you next time.